Are you an expat in the Netherlands trying to figure out how to register a company as well? Me too. Here's a list of what you will need at hand before you register. 1. A residence permit. If you are not yet in the Netherlands, you will need to apply for a residence permit for startup entrepreneurs. 2. A BSN number, aka Burger Service Number, which is a citizen service number. Third, company name. There is a government site to check if your intended company is not in use or in compliance. 4. Bank account. For bookkeeping's sake, create a separate account from your private account. In my case, I want to be a sole owner. I do not want employees because I am still trying to figure out and see if my business would work. So I can either choose to be a sole proprietorship, Enmansak, or a private limited company, BV, depending on what my goal is. 6. Depending on the goods and services you plan to offer, you might need a permit or a qualification to practice. 7. Legal structure. 8. Legal entity. Notary. Be like me, check your work contract. Depending on your contract, you might be limited to being employed by one company, Registering a BV company might not be a good option for me because if I register a BV company, I become an employee of my company. My intention is to have this as a side business, not as my main source of income. On the other hand, if I register a sole proprietorship, I am one entity with the business, like a freelancer, not necessarily an employee in another company. Please like and subscribe for part 2.